परिस्थितियाँ नहीं बदल सकती, you have to change your मनस्थिति. That is the most important thing. You have to think about the solution. But in repeater group, what I did, I gave them the point on which they discussed for 2-3 minutes.
So that highlighted you.
हाँ, exactly. So you asked me, Tanvi, with whom you relate yourself, with Sukhoi, Tejas or Jaguar, and what ability you relate with all. I was like, these are all aircraft in my brain. How can I relate with these aircraft?
And these are quite unpredictable questions. You cannot attempt such questions.
He asked me, Tanvi, you consider yourself a beautiful girl or goddess Parvati?
Oh wow.
The first question was like, I'm not prepared for that.
Hello, hi, welcome to Cadet Alumni Association. I'm your host, Nadiri Kushwa, and today we have with us a very special guest, Tanvi Srivastava. Tanvi is a BSc graduate from Government's Girls College, Vidisha. She's an ex-NCC cadet of 14 MP Battalion, Vidisha. And viewers, you'd be shocked to know that from 3 consecutive screen outs in NCC Special Entry, she has been clearing consecutively AFCAT 2 2024 and AFCAT 1 2025 and has been recommended for both the courses of Short Service Commission Women, commencing in July 2025 and January 2026 from 3 Air Force Selection Board, Gandhinagar. She has secured 43rd rank in previous merit and 35th rank in the recent order of merit. So welcome Tanvi. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, Nandini. It's been a great privilege to sit over here because earlier I am being listened like an audience and now I got the opportunity to sit over here and it's been a great privilege for me.
Absolutely, Tanvi. So Tanvi, let's start with your introduction. So could you please tell us about yourself?
Okay. My name is Tanvi Srivastava. I'm born and brought up at Sachi, which is a small town near Bhopal. I did my schooling from Sachi and Vidisha. And I did my college from Government Girls College, BSc in Botany, Chemistry and Zoology. And there I also take NCC, in which I am being an active participant. And in my family, there are 5 members, including me, my mother, father, younger brother, and younger sister. My father is a government teacher, and my mother is a housewife. That's all about me.
Okay, Tanvi, thank you so much. So Tanvi, how did your upbringing and your environment, your humble environment, shaped into what we see today?
This upbringing, I feel it being an advantage for me because when we have limited resources, we have to develop that discipline, consistency inside us, and inner motivation because there is less external exposure to you. Yeah. So all these things make you in a good person you are.
And as you told us that you are the eldest child of your entire family, so I think that was an add-on pressure for you.
Yes, that then brings responsibility inside me and the ability of responsibility because most of the times my parents trust on me for my younger siblings that how I can manage them in their absence. So all those things makes me responsible, I guess.
Yeah, so you're the responsible child at the family.
Kind of, maybe.
Yeah. So Tanvi, what was the reason for joining NCC? Because as we all know that NCC does play an important role. So what was the reason for you to join NCC?
Okay, so I'll start with the beginning. In 11th standard, I took biology because from the starting, I want to join the armed forces organization.
Yeah.
And especially the medical services in starting because at that time I feel I'm very physically weak because lean girl and having no physical strength. So that time I feel medical services better for me. So I go on that path. I choose biology. I give examination. But in the journey of NEET preparation, I realize that thing is not made for me because journey is a huge part and destination is for few minutes, few seconds, few days.
Yeah.
So later on when I took the college during the COVID time, then I got to know about NCC and NCC is very attracted to me because all the activities, the leadership skills and the management skills over there that attract me towards NCC. So I joined NCC in my college and NCC gives me a really good exposure which I am lacking in my previous life.
And you thought that Because sort of a personality, a lean personality, it would be difficult for you to join the
armed forces or physically workout. I'm very, I'm no, I'm very weak in physical games, sports, all those things. Or even though I'm not getting the opportunities in my school and colleges, but later on, NCC gave me all these opportunities for lead the people to active in sports
and to be disciplined.
to be disciplined, all those things.
It did taught us unity as well.
Yes.
Yeah, these are the aspects. Very true. Now, Dami, let's move forward with the SSB journeys.
Oh,
So let's start with how your Air Force entry was, and could you please just elaborate?
okay. So my SSB journey begins with the NCC entries because earlier I'm not able to clear the examination, CDS and AFCAT. So I begin with the NCC entry because I'm clearing the C certificate with A grade.
Yeah.
So in my first consecutive 3 attempts, I got screened out from Bhopal, Allahabad and Bangalore. And all those times, I realized somewhere my communication was weak, or although NCC entry having a lot of people over there. For screening, it sometimes be dicey because in my Bangalore attempt, it was just 1 month earlier to my AFCAT attempt, and I performed the same in the AFSB and the SSB Bangalore. But although I'm not able to do, and the destiny say the forces choose you.
Yes.
So Air Force wants me, or I want Air Force.
You have used destiny word twice. We'll come back that on that again.
Well,
Yeah,
please, sure, yeah. So there, my SSB journey begins. In my first 3, I already told. In my AFSB, now coming to my AFSB. AFSB, when I got screened, it being a great, I was very.
were you confident or were you underconfident? What was it?
No, it was a great achievement for me. Screening is a great achievement.
It is for aspirants.
And later on, I was like, okay, I am able to do because I got screened in fact.
Yeah.
That was the main target for me to getting screened in. So the difference that I did for getting screened in my AFSB attempt was to practice all the things because what happens sometimes we like narration, but every part starting from the OL of a OIR test, then the picture perception, that is to perceive the picture correctly. Later on the writing part, the narration, the group discussion all plays a equivalent role.
And I'm sure you have the tips and tricks for clearing all these stages.
It happened because already I went 3 times.
Yeah.
So then I realized the type of OIR set, and it is available all the way in the internet, and the digitally is available. So everyone can everyone have access to that. True. So thereafter I practiced multiple OIR tests, and the very thing that I did was perceive a picture, write in the 4 minutes, and practice narration, record it, and then again and again I'm doing it because without practice, because everyone says ki just practice it 2-3 times so you are able to flow in one go.
Yeah.
But when I'm doing practice, I like without practice how I'm able to present.
Were you consistent in the practice?
I did it for half a month before my FSB. 14 days I did it.
Because there's a concept I'd like to bring everyone's attention here. There's a concept of intensity and consistency.
Yes.
Intensity is like we will do something for like or 2-3 days. Consistency is like doing same thing for 30 to 60 days. So for you, consistency was a key, right?
Consistency, yes, as I mentioned, from the starting, I have limited resources.
Yeah.
So my biggest strength was my consistency.
Yeah.
And when you break the level of intensity for 2-3 days, when you did something for 15-20 days, it automatically inculcate in yourself, and you're easily able to flow with it and do it consistently. Because it happens for a habit also. There was a 21 days rule.
Yeah,
Then we haven't got it
right. Yeah.
when you want to build a habit. So similar for this, consistency is only when you pass that what we call a phase when you're like giving up. And if you pass that phase now, you stay consistent, stable on that phase. Later on, you're able to do very well and you're able to consistent throughout.
So were you studying also in between?
Yes, for AFCAT examination. But after clearing my AFCAT, I was like, nahi, I have to focus on AFSB first. Later on for all the examination because it was scheduled 2-3 months later. I have 2-3 months.
Okay.
All SSB is there on 1 month after 1 month. So I just practice for SSB.
Yeah.
And all the tasks individually, equally important to each and every task from OIR to the conference.
Okay. Okay. And let's move with your AFCAT because you cleared AFCAT twice and that too consecutively. So there has to have some trick. So what is that trick?
After it is balance exam. Matlab, you have to manage GS along with maths, reasoning, and English. All the subjects are equally important. But for me, I feel like if someone wants to clear AFCET, again and again, the stronger and strengthened part is maths and maths.
Reasoning, yeah, very true.
If you improve, because they are predictable. Like GS and English are unpredictable. Sometimes you're able to make it, otherwise you can't. But maths and reasoning, once you did, you're able to do it every time.
Okay.
And that is only to clear a cutoff for AFCET examination.
You were also from a science background, so that
Maths, exactly. Therefore, I'm not able to clear in my starting attempt because my maths practice was not there. Able to do clear, matlab able to solve the question because it's of 10th, 11th standard. That's basic. Basic question. But time is a main part. Oh, because we have less time to solve all those questions. We're time frame. And later on come to the psych test. As I got screened.
I'm sorry, Tanvi, for mathematics,
Yes.
for those students who had humanities or commerce as their background, so what can they do to improve their maths?
I think till 10th, everyone read maths. Everyone practice maths. So maths is something, if you again come to it, revise the formulas, practice the question, every type of question again and again. So your brain adapt and you are able to do maths.
Easy. That's a key takeaway. Okay, now let's move. We'll continue with the psych test. Yeah.
Okay. So in AFSB, there was a one different part that the psych test happened on the same day of screening.
Okay. Okay.
So you have to practice psych test in a very tensed mode, because screening the whole day from the morning 4 a.m. to evening, because 6 a.m. 6 p.m. at evening there was a psych test.
Okay.
So that time I practice, when I'm practice psych test, full psych test at my home, I practice it after when everyone slept at 11 or 12. I practice at that time in the day. So if my brain is also too tired, then also I'm able to perform well in my psych test. So in this way I practice psych test. And coming to the psych is all about what you have inside it. You can practice through stories, VAT, SRTs, SDs, but if you want to really go through in the one go, so inculcate all the qualities inside you, then they automatically
It
comes in your writing.
what you have in you, it'll come on the paper basically.
All those 15 OLQs when we arrive, it happened with many students. They were like, okay, how can we manage courage in the stories? Go with this way, go with that way. But if you inculcate courage inside you, then it automatically brings on the paper when you're doing it.
And I think these 15 OLQs, all of us have it in us.
Definitely. Islam or more amount. There's a difference in the amount and what we are having it.
And we just need to sharpen those skills. I would
Exactly.
Yeah, they're very true. Yeah.
And self-analysis plays an important role. Because the more and more you analyze yourself, because somewhere in back of your mind, you know what you're lacking, but you're not accepting it. If you accept it, if you improve it, then it automatically brings in your sight.
Yeah, what's true. Okay, and how was your interview?
Interview. Interview, I call being in 2 interviews I did. Coming to I've combined the interviews.
Yeah, please do it. Yeah.
Okay. So interview is like, in the first interview, I was a bit nervous because I was like, yeah, what will happen, what they asked. But when they start talking to me, when the flow begins once, it will go very fluently, because every question, when you have clarity in your brain, why you did, if it's related to your previous life. What mantra which I feel, they want ki whatever you did in your past with your available resources, the same thing you did in your future, whatever resources provided to you. So if you utilize them very well, and if you have a clear reason for every vision you have, every aim, just like whatever you decide, why you took this subject, why you go through it, why you change it, all those things about your family, what your relation with them, if you have clear in your head now, so you are very able to express it over there. Sometimes it happens, people get stuck with the geopolitics and factual question.
Yeah.
That was a preparation part. You can read again and again, and also in between the lines. Like sometimes it happens when we explain any news to the interviewer, they ask you about your analysis.
Okay.
So that is something not
They want to know her thought process.
exactly how you take it, what your brain process after reading that news. Absolutely. Because in my time, there was a Russia-Ukraine war everywhere, and Israel-Iran. So everyone, they didn't ask me about the places, all those things. They asked me, Tambi, what should India should do?
Okay.
So that was some question. कि what is your opinion that what improvement and what things India should do. So we if somewhere in the future it happens with us, so we can
How will we deal with it?
how it.
Okay. Okay, so can you tell us more questions, more such questions you were asked?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so what
Interview class is something that flash in my mind every time when someone asks me. Interview, like first when I entered the room, they asked me, "What's your name?" I was like, "Tanvi, sir." Then, "What is the meaning of Tanvi?" He asked me. I was like,
is a
"Sir,"
basic question?
So in the flow, I was like, "Sir, Tanvi means a beautiful girl, or it's a name of Goddess Parvati." And my grandparents put my name on the basis of that Goddess Parvati.
You indeed are beautiful.
No, they are the similar. He asked me, "Tanvi, you consider yourself a beautiful girl or Goddess Parvati?"
Oh wow.
The first question was like, "Ki, I'm not prepared for it," but it was a flow. So I think for a minute and I replied, "Sir, I considered myself Goddess Parvati." And he was like, "Why?" Because why was the consistent question of whenever you express anything, he asked me, have this question, why? Yeah, exactly. So he asked me, "Tanvi, why?" So I was like, ki, "Sir, because I only remind a single story which my grandmother told me that Lord Goddess Parvati, she is very determined to marry Lord Shiva. She is firm with her decision. So I connect that ability of her to myself and I express it to the interviewer. He asked me, then who is the Lord Shiva then? And it was being like a situation ki, "Nee, sir, then I explained him, I am connect with the determination ability of her.
I'm determined towards my goal.
Exactly. Okay. The same thing I told him.
Yeah.
Later on, the things going on the CIQ pattern 1, 2, 3, 4. And in AFSB, there was a room. Room and it depends with the aircraft.
Okay.
So Tejas was my room in my first AFSB. And there was and then he asked me, "Tell me in which room you stayed." I think Tejas. What was the adjacent room to Tejas? So I gave Sukhoi and Jaguar. So he asked me, "Tanvi, with whom you relate yourself, with Sukhoi, Tejas, or Jaguar? And what ability you relate with all?" I was like, "These are all aircraft in my brain. How can I relate with these aircraft?"
And these are quite unpredictable
Exactly.
questions. You cannot redeem such questions.
Yes, so I replied him, "Sir, I agree with, I think for a while and then I replied, yeah, connect with Sukhoi more." Like, "Why Tanvi? Again, why?" So I replied him, "Sir, because Sukhoi I consider to be the most consistent aircraft.
Yeah.
And it was the strongest aircraft overall there. So that consistency and strongest availability of Sukhoi, I connect with that ability." So from this question, I would like to present that some questions are unpredictable, but if you have a ability of presence of mind over there, so you're able to connect. When you analyze from back of the mind with each and everything.
Yeah, doing. The keyword is that you need to have presence of mind. Presence of mind is a
In every task, in GT or interview, in every part, you have to have presence of mind. Whatever preparation you did before, but at that moment, you should recall everything and manage with the situations over here.
Okay. And what were the other questions, if you could read?
Yes.
These were the only questions.
When CIQ was there, they asked me about my friends. Okay. Many more things about friends. And I also stayed in hostel in 11, 12 for preparation of me. So
So they asked
asked me
about
multiple questions. There was a multiple situation, I guess. Matlab, if Tanvi, your roommate did this, if your roommate that do that, well, how will you manage? Then the question arises from the areas of responsibility because they plays a major role. In the BIQ part, we put areas of responsibility. So he asked me about what you did at being a school captain, what you did being a cultural secretary.
Oh, you were the school captain.
Huh.
Okay, great.
In my school, I was a school captain. So he asked me about multiple things. What disagreement happens? How will you manage? How will you convince the teachers and student? Because school captain is all whatever areas of responsibility you have, you always act as a mediator from a higher authority to all the local peoples over there. So how will you mediate between them? So they want to get clarity of over that. So they ask multiple questions. They give me situation. If this happens, if that happens in your school, how will you manage? And being a under officer in NCC, what challenges you face, what responsibility you are having over there, and all those things he asked me over there. Multiple situation, matlab, these are the things that we can't prepare.
Yeah. We need to have presence
Presence of you in India. And we should have an analyzation and question again by and by with yourself. Matlab, whenever you want to reply, if you are doing something, just ask you why and have a clarity for that. Why you are doing it, my. So that clarity brings you clearing the interview. Because he only wants a clarity, reasoning ability inside you. Why you're doing what you did and what are the reasons behind it.
There's a trick also. It's called five W's and one H.
Yes.
So did you follow it rigorously?
Yes. It matlab naturally I don't have matlab very strict about this trick ki 5W or 1
Yeah.
But I can whenever I saw something else having question by what, when and how. Matlab these questions naturally arising in my mind ki if you want to do, if you want to prepare, even though when I'm preparing the news now for SSB or FSB, I was like, ki, why I'm reading it?
Yeah.
Why this news attracts me?
And it's very important.
And all those things matlab, comes to my mind, and I wrote those things in my notebook when I'm preparing. If I only this, what will happen? What was my thought process? What was my analyzation? And anything that way forward, which I think beyond all those diplomats and all those.
And if I was at that position, how will I
manage?
Yeah.
Yes, those things I think.
So I think this is a very important aspect of interview in general.
Right. Interview means clarity of brain. Whatever you have inside, if you are able to express it easily
Yeah.
and clearly, the interviewer get to know about your things. And one more thing that I mentioned already, uses of resources that you have in your life.
Yeah. And your resources should be limited.
Yes.
Yeah. You shouldn't have multiple resources. So you should be limited with multiple revisions.
And your relationship with your family, right, and the neighbors. And because if you have a good relationship, you're able to make coordination between them.
Yeah.
So relations are very important. If you're really, you did things at your home like bring groceries, all those things. So you need not to prepare all those things.
Yeah. True.
One trick that I did was before 2-3 months, whatever I want to express over there, I live that like and saying.
Okay.
I wake up at 6. I do my exercise. I did all those things. I take the responsibilities, whatever my parents want, or whatever help I able to do, I'm doing it. So all those things later on, sometimes it happens because all the things we can't prepare. So the easy thing is to do it in your way. Whatever
This
is
is very important to do it. And not many people discuss about this thing. But yeah. For how many, for what duration you did this?
matlab I'm doing many matlab some things from 1 to 2 years, but few things which I realize matlab मैं बोलूंगी भी में जाके. So I should have those things inside me.
Yeah. Okay.
Because when you did something, you have a better experience. You need not to study from somewhere. If you are playing badminton, you know each and everything about it. But if you just want कि मैं बोल दूँ वहाँ जाके कि मैं बैडमिंटन खेलती हूँ, तो multiple question you are not able. Basic question, very basic question. As sometimes as how many squares are there in the matlab if you count all the squares and rectangles in the badminton court. These are not the questions we read it from somewhere. If we regular went to the court, we saw those somewhere
Basic observation.
observation idea may have here in our mind. Okay, man.
So Tanvi, you also gave special ed, KNCC special ed.
Yes.
So what was the difference you felt in the SSB and AFSB? So what is the key difference according to you?
Although I'm not able to get screened in SSB, but the process that I know, so I explain through it.
Yeah.
In AFSB, the first thing is psych test happen on the same day of screening.
Okay.
So you have to practice psych in a more tense and rigorous condition. So you are able to do there also good and well. Because it happens, your mental stamina goes down and you become so tired till the SD comes.
Okay.
And so you have to prepare your brain and mental stamina that much you're able to able to do well whatever you want in your psych test in the EDNs.
Okay.
Now coming to the GTO, there are a few differences in AFSB as I feel. The PGT obstacle, there is a double bridging. Matlab direct there was not a connected bridge. We have to make complete bridge.
Okay.
In SSB, you have to make complete bridge. In SSB, it's okay to cross 4 feet, less than 4 feet with jump or something. But in AFSB, they want complete bridging. So that is a different part in PGT.
How did you prepare for that?
For GTO tasks.
For GTO tasks.
GTO tasks, I just observe all the structures. There were multiple structure available on the Instagram, Google, Telegram. There was a multiple PDF. There was a few things that I call the tricks or maybe the what we call. There was a few things that is the basic of those all the structures. When you have have them in your brain, you're able to clear up the all the obstacles. And the most important thing, it happens with matlab many people, they are not able to go ahead in the PGT task due to group and all those things.
Yeah.
So what I did, because second time I went with a repeaters group. First time it was a good flow because everyone are freshers. It was not happen such in fresher group. But in repeater group, what I did in the GD itself, I realized कि it happens for it, matlab being a slow speaker and having a low voice. It was difficult for me to shout again and again. So what I did, whatever loop time I got, I just direct the discussion. Just I gave them the point on which they discuss for 2-3 minutes.
So that highlighted you.
Ha, exactly.
So despite having a very low and soft voice, you used it in your favor.
Favor, exactly. I just made them ki I will direct the discussion.
Okay, yeah, that's a really good trick.
Exactly, because it happens we have very few 2, 3, 10 seconds of 20 seconds
Yeah.
to speak our words. So direct, don't speak again same sentence or matlab expanding it. Give something different point, some different point. So that will attract the whole group and they went on that direction.
Yeah, okay. So this was one trick. Do you have any more tricks like these?
In GD, the second thing which I did, key firstly think in your brain properly what you want to speak, and whatever loophole you got, just go in the one flow. When you start with the flow,
Yeah.
then no one, if you have clarity in your brain what you want to say, so yeah, go with the one. You go in the one go.
Okay, and ideas come to you automatically. But if you will think about it,
At the time of speaking, so it becomes difficult to completing 20 or 30.
because there is add-on pressure.
Exactly.
Because you have to be,
Because everyone wants to speak. No one has to sit there.
and everyone wants to be
No one
confessed.
to listen over there. Exactly.
Yeah, and they want to be perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that is an add-on pressure. So like think whatever comes in your mind.
Huh.
Okay.
And first think properly. And then
Yes, correct.
it will help you while you are speaking. And then the GP part. In the GP, I also get realized after GD, it was being difficult for me to speak again and again. So what I did, I wrote the GP complete in a very good manner. I complete the priorities, resources, all the solutions properly, so that I complete the written part very well. And when the GP narration start in the repeaters group especially, no one listens more. Again and again, they're repeating the same point, no one able to listen. So in GP, the one trick that I have was whenever, whatever time you get, just conclude it. Whatever topics you are having, just conclude it so that group gets to know you are collecting the information what they are discussing. Although you are not able to listen every information clearly, so you have to use your brain whatever you write in a GP solution. So use that knowledge and concluded the topic that we have these priorities, this resources, and these are the solutions. So if you have the clarity and we can say the precise and crisp in your voice, and you're precise, it's like we have 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just points. So everyone like, she was saying something different to listen to. It happens in the GP.
And that is a time when you have to raise your voice. So you should know when to raise your position.
Exactly, when to raise, when to go low, when to because sometimes it happens, people become dominant. They become like desperate कि मुझे बोलने का टाइम नहीं मिल रहा है, आप मौका नहीं.
Sometimes that works in favor and sometimes it goes against them.
हाँ. So never be desperate, just take it as a discussion rather than a debate.
Okay.
No, it happens multiple times. People take it as a debate and they're like कि मैं बोल नहीं पा रहा हूँ, I want to do it. They are speaking मतलब कुछ भी, whatever they have in your brain without knowing what they are speaking, they are just doing it for the sake of communication or for the sake of saying. So,
Okay.
and later part of GP, I use PGT, HGT, all the tasks. So in those tasks, the first thing, it happens in my repeaters group that everyone was shouting, do that, do this. And what I did, I just take these things, get on the structure, applying it without explaining it because I have the things.
Yeah.
To whom I'm explaining. I just put it, apply it. If it workable, they will move forward. If it not, it can't. And then the G2 asks you, because it happens multiple times, G2 asks you, what is a solution? Told them, rather than wasting your energy shouting, standing behind that, told them. If you're not able to do in the one go, GTO asks multiple 2-3 times ki if someone gets the idea, go exchange your position. That time you got the opportunity, just go and do it.
Okay.
Because it happens in my PGT task, one girl was sitting like on the structure with me, and she was just explaining all the things to them. I just saying her, "Ki we know the if you know the solution, just apply it. Apply it exactly to whom you are explaining, to whom you are saying all those things. Just apply it." So rather than speaking a more lot and lot in the VGT and FGT task, just apply the things. If you know the idea, apply it.
I have a personal question to you. Are you an introvert or I'm the word. What are you? You're an introvert.
Introvert, I was into.
So I think
Communication skill was something that I need to develop a lot for this FSB.
yeah, okay. But you being an introvert, it I think helped. It worked in your favor because naturally you have that observational skills and you are self-aware. So I think that worked in your favor. So being an introvert is not a bad thing. So
Exactly. Matlab, introvert, I combine it with the humbleness. Okay, when you are humble in the group, na, everyone listens to you. When you're so dominant, so aggressive in the group, na, so no one wants to listen there. No one wants to listen. So it happens being introvert connected with the humbleness and with the clarity. Because they were like कि जब भी बोलेगी सही बोल.
सही बोल. Right.
So they listen to you. Like कि to the point बात बोलेगी, so able to listen properly.
That's your biggest trait, very strongest trait. Okay.
Yeah.
So now let's move forward with the role of your family, friends, and mentors. So, like, how was it?
मतलब ये तो मैं बोलूँगी कोई भी चीज़ अकेले नहीं होती लाइफ में. There was a multiple people behind it, your family, your friends and your mentor. It plays a great role. My family, I was really supportive, and I'm really glad to have such family because till the age they didn't force me for doing something else. They just support me constantly. You can do it, you can do it. And that was the thing I really feel ki I'm blessed to have such parents. Friends was the biggest support because when you are very sad, low phase and facing struggles, so it's difficult to express it to the family because they got tensed for all such things. So friends are someone to whom you are just like be yourself. What if you feel bad, you're feeling low, you can express them, they support them. And for the especially for this AFSB or SSB thing, friends are very important. Your communication with them in the whole day, you need a one communication with them, either in the group or with someone you have, because this communication makes you good communicator firstly, and the second thing, they improve, they take out whatever you have in your brain, so it clears your subconscious mind.
Okay.
And mental.
You can practice with them as well.
Yes, we can practice with them each and everything because it is difficult to express with someone whom we know, whom we didn't know, rather than whom we know, because we are very informal with them. So with them we are able to express clearly. Yeah, and mentor, and really blessed to have Brigadier Sanjoy sir, and he plays a very important role in my life. From the starting onward, whenever I cried, whenever I feel low, he was standing there like a support system and a pillar for me.
Yeah.
For few things of him which I recall and which I take it in forever in my life actually. Those things I still remember. I already remember them. Those things are like he always told all of us like change is the most constant thing in this life. Whenever you go, whatever happened to you, change is the thing to start accepting change. Yeah. When it happens, we are just like resisting it. But if when you start accepting it, adapt it, involve it, inculcate inside you, and brings betterment in you, that change is very good. If you, whatever happens to you. And the second thing, within the TAT stories, that everything he will like think of a aim. Okay. When you have an aim for each and everything you're doing in your life, just like if you wake up early, you should have an aim in your life. Well, aim in your day. Okay. For particular specific thing, we should have an aim. Oh. Because that aim guide us to motivate that and guide us in the direction what we have to do and whatever time it takes. So that aim is very important.
Following his advice, did you have a to-do list or it was all?
Actually, very honestly, to-do list never works very clearly because at every step you change your mind. Just like if you think ki this chapter will be done in 2 hours, but it will not.
Don't you think it gives a structure to your day? Matlab, I mean, like you have certain things in your mind and then you go about it.
Rather than connecting it with the time, I just think of the topic and the thing that I want to do in the day. Okay. So irrespective of time, I did it till the evening.
Mm-hmm.
And if if something was like ki, because it happens when you prepare 5 things, you're able to do 4.
Yeah, which is a good thing, I think.
हाँ, it's good thing. Don't demotivate it कि मैं 5 नहीं कर पा रहा, so don't prepare any to-do list, don't prepare. Because plan guide you. And one more thing that I still remember, that sir always told me, ending is very important. And like, even in that story, he was always like कि end करो, end करो, end करो. There was no ending. So ending should be very perfect. They say when you want to feel like give up, just think of the ending is important. Because whatever you did till now, it only plays, it only affect when it ends well.
Yeah.
Ending is very important. So these 3 things I very connect and keep in my mind every time when I have कि like think of a aim, change, accept it. Whatever happens, accept it. Go ahead, move, and slowly you are able to do it. And the third thing is ending.
Ending, yeah.
Yes.
You had sparkles in your eyes when you were talking about Star. I know he has a great role in your life. Yeah.
In each and every kid to whom he is connected, yeah, but he connects very heartily and without any, मतलब होता है कुछ चाहिए नहीं सर को, सर देते जाता है
He does it without any expectation.
without any expectation.
Even till date, he doesn't expect us कि हम वापस आएंगे उनके पास. He's like, he will train us and then he'll be like, कि जाओ.
Exactly. And that personality of him adapt us more towards his organization, I feel.
Yeah, true, actually. Very true. So, Tanvi, you improved from 43rd rank to 35th rank. So, how did you improve?
Honestly, I speak, like this time I scored less in AFCAT as well.
Okay.
I scored 140 only.
Okay.
But this time the thing which I keep in my mind during the FSB was like कि don't be become too like कि मुझे सब पता है, I know everything. Just perform raw. Whatever task, take them as a new every time. Whatever task, like each and every single task, take it as a new opportunity. Do well. And the thing you have inside you is keep being a leader, not a follower. Because in repeaters group it happens. Sometimes many people started becoming followers.
Yeah.
They in the group task, they're like कि they follow and मतलब thought like a leader, just like कि I want to lead all these people around me and keep it in your mind. And the thing is maintain the consistency because they saw whatever मतलब it happens multiple times. Either people become so मतलब messed out कि it was happened to me. I was just merit out. What will I do? How will I maintain my consistency? Just improve your confidence
Yeah.
because they want to see whether you are depressed, whether you feel low or not. But each and every time, if you express like you are performing like new thing, new opportunity, new task, you perform well. And one thing you have experienced everything now. So better performance, there's automatically happened कि you perform better.
Okay.
And you keep in your mind like more obstacles I'll do.
Yeah.
All those things didn't affect very much. Overall performance is a part. But each and everything you push yourself because you know your limits that you set in before
Yeah.
and you pushes your limit each and everywhere. That improves my rank. And the same question asked me in the conference also. Ki Tanvi, what different you or what new you did this time? So I just told him, sir, I maintained the consistency first. And second thing, I improved my communication skills because this time I have to face the repeaters group.
Okay. You were aware about it.
Huh. That is very much in my mind that repeaters were there. So, and I told you earlier that use your, मतलब don't take these are my limitation. Take them as a strength because each and every quality is a strength or a limitation based on your thought process.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you take them as a strength and you improve and use it as a strength, you'll definitely go through it.
So, hello, viewers. As you can see, we have Brigadier Sanjoy Ghosh, sir. And let's know about him, his perspective of Tanvi, how Tanvi was, and everything about Tanvi.
Okay, viewers, so the question that has been asked by Nandini. Tanvi has worked very hard to transform herself. If you think she has been preparing for SSB, that is something, secondary. The more that she has done is to transform herself, her attitude, her characteristic, her ups and downs in life, and that all transformation has led to her being successful. Now, what she was lacking was confidence. Now, very many people ask me how to improve our self confidence or things like that. I feel Tanvi's self confidence has arisen because she has consistently studied and cleared the written examination as and when she has been taking, not only for AFCAT, CDS, or otherwise in life for doing B.Ed and things like that. So, to me, to all the viewers and students, I feel that your confidence level rises if you do well academically. And thus, thereafter, the follow up for the SSB automatically comes in. So, with that, I feel she has literally transformed herself. And that transformation, as I've watched over a year plus, even though I know her since so many years, that has led to one OLQ at a time, slowly and surely improving. Well, nobody can improve all the 15 to get 100%. But even if you touch one at a time and come out to the level of 50 to 60% also. So, what happens when you attempt SSB and give various tests? The conglomeration of the performance on all the OLQs leads you to success. And I think that's why consecutively she has been clearing SSB, and she has gone over there with the idea of that the SSB she's appearing is for the first time. I told her so that if you have had setbacks before, don't worry, you go this time and think that this is fresh item and just go with the fluid. So that is what I think she has done well, because of which she has achieved the success. So in fact, now I will ask Tanvi to give a message to everybody who is watching her all over, to all the viewers, and tell what do you think about.
Thank you, sir. Feel really nice. For the first time, I listened from him about myself. As he explained, from what was the initial message I did to him was like, ki, sir, how can we calculate the OLQ? How much we are having it? How much we are having the abilities? He told me, then we just do it. Do with the things one by one, slowly and slowly. And the same thing I do, because whenever I lost the trust, her eye shows me कि नहीं, you can do it, and he put me forward. So the message that I would like to present to all the viewers, like कि परिस्थितियाँ नहीं बदल सकती, you have to change your मनस्थिति. That is the most important thing. You have to think about the solution, because problem are everywhere around us. It's our mindset that make it problem or a challenge and an opportunity. The second thing which I'm very attracted to the quote of Sam Manekshaw, that if you take a decision, take the full responsibility of it. Whatever happens, whatever ups and downs you are facing, if you take the responsibility that took this decision and I have to flow it and I have to end it well. Thank you.
Okay, Tanvi. I think that's a very powerful message. So, what I know about Tanvi now is that from being a school captain to under officer and now getting consecutively recommended, I think she is very resilient and she has this hidden leadership which comes to the surface when required, which has, I think, worked in her favor. So, this entire podcast has been, we hope that this entire podcast has been a truly enlightening one. And thank you so much, Tanvi, for coming here.
Thank you, Anandali, too, for this wonderful podcast and opportunity. Love to have this podcast with you.
Thank you, Tanvi. So, thank you so much, viewers, for watching this podcast. And we'll be back with another podcast. Thank you.
Thank you.